Hey, all right. So, been working on this pretty much all night, and I've drank a bunch of energy drinks. But check it out, the bottom. It's not meant to be seen like like it's not as detailed as the top on purpose, but it's really damn close for what it needs to be. So there is also, I didn't mention something. There's a little story that there's like a parasite, like a plant like parasite growing, which I started with not having enough of these little door pieces. So I had green ones, and I was like, okay, might as well just add a bunch of green Lego and have like random. There's also like a little green stud on the gun. So there's a little story there. Just a little like, oh, there's the Falcons landed on an alien planet, and some alien parasitic plant is growing and feeding off of, whatever's on there. Something like that. So yeah. Look at that. And the whole, there's a little sag. A little bit on this side. It's not too bad though. It's really not. It was going really low, and now it's not. So hold on. See, that looks pretty accurate. Well, if I can even I can't really get underneath too much. But yeah, there's a fair bit of coverage. All you're going to see is the main panels that are going further out anyways, but it's not perfect. Like, there's some gaps there. You can see those. But the main focus is the top. So yeah, she's almost done. Just kind of gotta do a few things. See, even the bottoms have some little bits of detail, little tubes. Oh, that's facing a little bit to the side. There we go. I also got to reattach that, but that's going to be pretty simple. And then I may build like a little bit of Lego attachment in there just to cover up that gap. But yeah, you see there's like layers of Technic. This thing is this is almost, I think it's pretty much the length of the UCS, but it's not like, I'm pretty sure it's pretty much the same. It's just no interior. But yeah, this was without all the panels, and you can see all the bits that make up this wonderful build. Wish I could show you all the connections that go into that, but maybe I could show you. Since the panels came off while I was flipping it over, I was like, I can just reattach those, so it's not too bad. But I think it looks really cool having all the little colors and Technic bits showing. Yeah. This is all these Legos I've had since I was like, I don't even know. I've had this Lego collection for a long time, and it's finally come to the point where it's like I have enough pieces to build this thing. So I just, since last year and this year, just been building, and then it broke, and I was almost done. Like, I was at least over halfway through it. It was like really close, and then we moved, and then it broke. So I had to kind of put it all back together. Little antenna. I'm gonna add all the wires and stuff over here, and then I'm gonna add details down here. Little cockpit, little chairs. And yes, this is a unique custom brick built, like no one's done with it. There's a lot of things that no one's done. Like, nobody has built the cockpit like that with that style. Custom things also. These I made angled on purpose because that's just my flair. Like, there's a lot of little flares that are just mine. Those are wheels, but I love them. Like, these are perfect. These are just perfect. And I happen to only have the exact amount of these, and then those for the entire thing to be able to just have windows. So there's certain things that I'm like, wow, I just had just enough pieces for this. Like these, for example, I only have just enough of those to do that. So the fact that it all came together the way it did, I did have to get a few extra pieces like online and like from the store, but like not much at all. Like very minimal purchasing. Mostly all of my home Legos that I have owned for 15 years, a long time. I've been playing with Lego. I love that it's round. You know, it's basically just a bunch of bendy tubes with all those little connectors going through, and then these are the stabilizers, you know, keeping it strong. I don't even know why I put this in here, these little dudes. I probably should take them out, but there's a few little like things back here that I could have done better, but I really don't think like that. Like why is that random Lego in there? But taking it out would just be a pain in the ass. Might as well just leave it in there. And maybe I'll use it to stabilize these a bit better, you know? Because they are a bit saggy. Maybe I'll add something underneath to keep them, you know, from breaking in. Yeah. She's a beaut. Just wanted to show you that. Like just from this angle alone, you know. I can't wait to show it off when it's completely done. But it's pretty much all the plating is done, so yeah. I'm gonna put the back plating on, then we just gotta do all the little details like those all around the entire build, and then yep, then it's done. Like it's just put it away, call it good. So yeah, it's a custom Millennium Falcon. Alright, so yeah, this is just a little update on the build until it's completely finished. See ya.